Welcome, we are remake Mammoths. The second part of the evening. We're going to kick off this nice little set with a wee song about Charles Manson.
Welcome to the Doomsday Report. Now I'm being joined today by the people who produce furry elephants. We make Mammoths. How's it going, guys?
Great, man.
Right, now I've known these guys for a few years now under a different name, Warhead. Now, first thing I want to ask you guys is, what's with the rebranding?
Just came along, just came along a decision about Warhead.
Too many bands called Warhead.
Yeah, that's what came along.
So we decided to rebrand.
Yeah, actually discovered later as well when they were like, here, check us out on Spotify and that, and I'm like, fuck me man, you guys have got a lot of songs on here, this is a lot to learn. Oh no, just this one EP. Alright, okay, so about 8 or 9 other Warheads.
Wrong Warhead. Plus, I mean, I had to take Warhead broke up for a year, as you would know, so I just couldn't commit anymore. But no, sorry for taking a family. But no, eventually things got better. We go back into swing. I've done a few gigs, and it was the last one we played alongside. We had the Prophet at the Oscar Academy. It was a decision after that gig. We were just like, man, we need to just freshen things up, like completely change things. I always really wanted to just jump into the vocal side and get off the guitar. So that's where we were started auditioning for guitarists, and we have Tom on board with us now. So.
And I made up the name, and I made up the logo, and I sent it to them, and they're like, that's it.
There we go.
So this is what first off, like, right, we think a new name. I was like, I'm sick of they get called after a sweetie. Warhead, man.
And
let's go, we make Mammoths, because we want to make Mammoths of tunes. That's it.
the name got finalised after 5 minutes. through Facebook.
He sent us a logo and then we decided on the name. It was the logo that made the name. He just sent us
The
that.
first
I'm a
logo,
feed
it was
with
like,
WMM.
fuck you, let's go for it.
Aye, that. He sent us that. He sent us
Stickers
that for the
available
phone and
now.
then it was just like, that'll be remade Mammoths then. So it's stuck ever since.
Right now, how does the sound differ between now and, well,
Well,
last
aye,
year?
Tom. well, I'm,
Just
off,
Tom, man,
I'm
that's
off guitar and Tom's on it, so
Heavier.
you'll probably see straight away.
Heavier,
Difference.
thrashier, more technical.
They're funky as well, it's cool. Get
Like
quite funk with the metal in it as well, man, which is good. Man. It's like, it goes metal and then we come down and come in with a nice big funky, techno, rough beat, man.
We like to
just carry on for them, man.
write these songs where there's like 6 or 7 different like tempo changes in the same
Aye,
song.
totally.
It'll never stay the same.
We've got salt and pepper right now, man. You know what I mean? Before it was just right,
Add the
get through the
nice
song,
spice.
chorus, verse, right, that was it. But then we had Tom in who had banging ideas, pushed me in my freaking
Aye, he's
limit,
putting
man.
into his spaces like.
He's like blast beats now. I was like, I don't know how to do them.
Pushing everybody
Next
up.
week you will. So, yeah, alright, so.
Yeah, the credit, but you came back next week and was like, holy fuck, that's a blast beat.
True,
That's
man.
a
I
mean, even
full-blown,
Walks hard, man.
Even when you joined the band, you've pushed us to the limits.
Aye, man. It's good, like.
Alright.
Tron, you guys run it.
Now, what I want you to explain to me is this mammoth dance.
Ah,
What is it of?
I think Greg should demonstrate.
Well, that's where I was leading to,
Yeah,
you know.
it's-
We need a demonstration. Come on, guys.
right. The origins of it first, I don't know where the fuck this came from. I was going to say this on stage tonight, so I'm going to try and encourage everybody to do it. But when we were playing up in Forest a couple of weekends ago, we were just playing and some folk just in the crowd just started shouting out, Mammoth dance, Mammoth dance. I'm like, what the fuck's that? And then folk just started going like this, like,
I just look up, like, one of them
So-
like, involved parts in guitar, so I'm like looking down, doing my bits, and I just gets to a wee bit of a simpler bit, and I just look up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And everyone's just doing like,
It's like evil doing like the mammoth dance.
I take it these are like the tusks sort of thing, and I don't know. It's just like
I don't know.
half
I
squats.
don't know. It's no real thing anyway.
It's ready for the fall, man. It's ready for the bomb and beat them. Man.
It's taken off. Because I've seen quite a few people talk about the mammoth dance, and it's like, so it's actually quite a relatively new thing then.
No, it's
Very new, it's like
Yeah.
2 weeks old.
2 weeks old,
Aye.
aye. 2 weeks old, aye. Up
baby,
from the far, far north comes the mammoth dance.
Aye. I'm going to thank the guys up there at Forest Fest. I know the crowd was well up for it, and they've invented the mammoth
Mental
dance.
level.
So.
So Forest will forever be known as the home of the mammoth dance.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Spot on. Hopefully we'll be heading back there soon as well. You're just hoping
Aye,
we'll ask
October,
us back. Well, we're thinking about it, so let's see.
Now, if you were a Disney princess, what one would you be?
Oh, Merida.
Which one's that?
You dick!
I jumped in there.
You can tell he's the one with the children.
I'm ginger though, so I'm more Merida than you.
Cinderella, because I'm always leaving shit behind me, man. All the time.
Seven minutes one for Brave.
I don't know.
That's my daughter's favourite.
Pick one.
There's a Mammoths dance happening above us right now,
That's
man. It's sitting there ready for it.
Goddamn trains!
Damn trains. We'll try to get reviewed here. Delay them for a wee bit. Oh, we've already had that, I suppose, so.
Right, now you got any like physical recordings, any digital recordings?
Not yet.
I know you've got like a couple of live videos on YouTube.
Aye,
I
like
can't feel broken to do.
tonight is only our 6th gig. As a
Right.
band, like we played 3 in Edinburgh, 1 in Forest and 1 in Dunfermline. It's our first one in Glasgow and really looking forward to it. But so far, yeah, we've got a couple of YouTube videos, as you've said. There's one of us at this recording studio day, just done a rehearsal of one of our songs, a couple of live performances, the Mammoth dance video. But so far, that's it. But we have been talking about,
End of the
we'll
year.
pay something out by the end of the year.
You meant to get in the studio.
When winter comes, like, it'll be something for folk just to sit in the house and just sit in their bed and listen to music, man.
This
Do the mammoth dance in the bed.
This is so shit, but we'll have something for the winner.
We want to get at least like 4 songs for like an EP, but the biggest issue is actually writing a song because, as you say, we've now like set a standard for ourselves with like the tempo changes and the technicality.
Well, if you've been
and
busy
we'll
with
like
gigs as
throw
well.
on like tech death metal and that, but it's like we're all trying to push
Trying to
ourselves
find
in
it,
way.
right.
But not just like what can we do there? I just fire that verse riff in there. Nah, we could add an extra section before bringing the verse back. Just trying to
We're just trying to push
So the
ourselves.
songs take a while to write, but like
So
we
it's kind of
find-
like an evolution then.
yeah,
much.
we always like at first, like the first song, I was like, oh, this is taking ages to write, but the end result, like the way, like, obviously a wee bit biased, but absolutely, I think it turned out brilliant. It was a couple of riffs that I came up with when I was about 18, 19 and brought it to these guys and we finally fleshed it out into a full song, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. So I'm happy with the end result. I don't really mind that it does take us a wee bit longer to write the song because, well, the results speak for themselves really, you know.
You'll see the difference.
Enjoy writing them as well.
Listen to Warhead and hear that's like night and day. We're actually spending time working on the songs, and that's how we've evolved.
I mean, see when like as Warhead, you got some like quite big gigs. Are you still in contact with promoters of them gigs with this band?
Yep, definitely.
Absolutely. We did get offered to play King Tut's next Saturday, but we already had this booked, and you ken the rule about not playing in the same city
last
in
Saturday.
4 weeks.
It was actually.
Oh, sorry, it was last
It was
Saturday.
actually Heavy Smoke's farewell gig. I meant to.
Right.
Aye, they were going to get us to jump on that, but so this being booked already, we couldn't do it. But we're loving being here. Like we can't wait for this gig. But we're in touch with them. We've been in touch about some support slots for bands that are coming in here. Just hopefully something comes up soon, because we are aiming that high again.
Right, now I know like a couple of venues around Bathgate where you're from like closed down. Now, where do like bands like you play in Bathgate? Is there any venues at all?
Unfortunately, no. There is, because we're metal, we're heavy. Some venues have deemed us too heavy. But,
The local rock and metal club, I might add, deemed this
the only rock and metal club in Bathgate. But end of the day,
We'd be happy.
I
Play there.
I was fair chuffed though. It was like, you know, oh, you guys are too heavy. Thank you.
Aye.
Yeah, it was
Still
like,
really
it
happy.
wasn't really like I get fucked. It was more like a. Cheers,
we're
you know,
happy to
like-
play, but according to them, we're just too heavy.
I feel like saying
I've
any
known the
metal
guys-
band where you guys are too heavy is like it's just the biggest common.
I've known the guys running,
Metal band, you know.
running the place for years, and been going there since I was like 18, I'll say. But at the moment, it's not happening. One of the venues, Midnight Breakfast Club in Bathgate, has just
Sadly
shut
shut
down. You know, we played there before.
Which Andy's a little
so
literally
literally,
next week.
it literally basically leaves one place left in Bathgate. We'd love to play there again, like. It's not happening just now. So we're branching out.
So plans for the year, rest of the year.
Got to do some songwriting till the next gig.
Definitely get an EP
Save the money,
launch,
let's get some
Songwriting.
schedule on the go, and we'll get
gigs.
something done. Within, we'll get it all done within a year type. We'll take time. We'll take get done within a couple of months, but we'll take time on each song. So we're getting everything right, because it's a total different style of music now.
Yeah.
A different feel to us individually, so we have to sit there and take time.
So it is
double
totally a
bass,
whole
small
new
whatever. We
band.
need to make. We want to make it smooth. We want to make it dead on, so it's like.
There will be a music
Take your
video
time, make
pipeline
time.
as well.
At the end of the day, we're all like, I would say we're all kind of music geeks as well, and you know, it's not all about trying to make the music as complicated or whatever as possible, but like, if we can write something that other music geeks can hear and be like, oh, I like what you did there, that one bar, 2 minutes into the song, just like because my favourite, like, there's bits in songs that can make a song my favourite song,
Aye.
just from one wee thing that they do in the guitar, 2.5 minutes into the song, you know, and I just want there to be like wee
Just like a simple
intricacies like
Yeah,
that.
hammer on and a slide.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Just
a
parts
wee
might play
noise,
over and over again type thing. We want to be
Yeah.
sweet as it up. Because I used to listen to the Lamb of God stuff, and the drum fills at one of the songs, it started one of the songs,
Oh,
it's just, I just keep playing that first one, man. They be like, there's the song, and it's like, I'm like, I just want to keep listening to that. So when that's nice and tight, you want to listen to it then, so that's what we want to just take our time, make it nice and tight, man.
Now, do you stick any Warhead classics in your set?
Yes, we do.
Aye,
So we're still sort of in the transition
One we still
over
love.
to Warhead. So we will stick a wee Warhead song in there, but that's the aim very soon to just stop them altogether and purely
Aye,
just
we're
do
gonna
it.
get- maybe just go back and
What
once
we've
around,
kind of
right?
got now for like a 6-song set list is 2 Mammoth songs, 2 Warhead songs and 2 covers. We're going to like phase the covers out with more Mammoth songs and then phase the Warhead songs. But even the Warhead songs that we're playing, we've kind of, there's been bits where we're like, what if instead of doing that on the guitar, I need just this wee bit, and we've kind of, we play them slightly differently, we play them a bit faster,
Jazz them
lengthen
up.
out a
Jazz them
couple
up,
of
spice
bits,
them
change
up.
the solos about a bit, maybe, you know, add a couple of like chords but here and there, and, you know, but aye, they've been mammoth. They've been
Aye, they're
mammoth.
mammoth.
Aye.
Who's your like, main influences when it comes to your songwriting? Like when it comes to bands and essential.
A big influence, especially for the type of stuff we're writing, is the Mastodon.
That's the type, man.
It's like they're all listening to Mastodon, they're taking great inspiration.
Yeah, it's like we're taking the funkiness as well for like how you can like Pantera Man. Some of the tunes are dead all over the shop and that, and they come into just a nice good funky beat, man. It's still heavy and the double bass is still there, man. But hitting all the notes, everything's gone.
As I say, mixed in with a nice wee bit of like Dying Fetus.
Concrete Sledge, man.
It's like the songs that we've written and that I can actually like, from like the bits where they've been my riffs anyway, I can actually like pinpoint what I was listening to at the time, you know. It's like, it doesn't sound like those riffs, but it's like, I remember when I was going through when I wrote that, you know, we've got like some riffs, like the first song that we always do, I always took inspiration from like sort of tech death bands, and that wanted to write a riff that was just constantly just with bits, everybody just all over the place, and that goes into a bit of slam that was kind of, I like slam, but what I think that annoying about slam and death metal is it's just slam from start to finish, just jump, from, you know, just going all the way through, whereas you get bands like Dying Fetus that introduce a slam after playing something fast, and it just makes that even heavier, you know what I mean? So I've got bits that I like for my guitar playing, I'm all over the place with inspiration, you know. Like I like say Dying Fetus, bit of Pantera. I listen to like Jen as well, you know, kind of like the dubstep of metal, you know, kind of died out. But some of the bands still really kept going and kept it interesting and stuff. And I like sometimes you get a really good bit of sort of funkiness around a jet riff. It's just kind of using all those things to an extent where you're not taking the piss out of it, but you're just using it enough. And so we kind of just take inspiration just from metal in general, you know. Like when people ask us what genre we are, what genre we play.
Now, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you? Not necessarily on stage.
I was going to say on stage, so...
I'm just on about in general. Have you been walking about the street pissed as fuck and you've pissed your trousers?
My whole life, mate, it's just been this
I've had to relieve myself because I drank about 7 pints before I went on stage, which is not a good thing. I'm not 7 pints, I'm not Johnny freaking Giant, so I had to relive my life.
You've brought on a memory of me, and can't believe I'm sharing this actually. No, I was on my way to said Bathgate Rock Club one night after a good crate of ciders, and about halfway there I just kind of stopped in my tracks and said to my mate, I'm going back home. There you go.
That's a Doomsday exclusive.
Yeah.
One time's enough, mate, one time's enough.
Pretty embarrassing thing happened to me today actually. I was getting the train through here.
You're always embarrassed me.
Yeah, exactly, you know, my whole life. But I went to go pick up beers and headphone and that, took them off again. Thanks very much. Grabbed it with the handle, turned round, and the handle ripped off. The handle was still in my hand, but the crate obviously just getting everywhere. I just stood looking at the woman like, what do I do? She's like, go and get another one. Thank you. But I was just stood like, what? I swear, I didn't do that on purpose. I think she's just looking at me like,
I think last week was probably my most embarrassing moment of mine at Sneaky Beats. We're getting ready to play, and I'm like, bass amp's not working. Sound engineer came up and just switched it and went, there you go, mate. There you go.
You switch it
Yeah, I can't actually say nothing about that because I've done that in the box. I didn't realise the bass amp's power button was at the fucking back. I was like, how'd I turn this thing on?
I'm panicking, I'm like, we're about to go, what's going on? Yeah.
Now, what's your plans for, you got any plans for touring, getting down to England at all? Any festivals?
The plan we've put our names forward for a few that have already came about next year. Like I've been in touch, the one that sticks out is Mannerfest. I've been in touch with them. Been in touch with promoters down in like Newcastle, Carlisle. Like no, you know, pushing like way too down sort of like London and that. But you know,
I think the plan is eventually maybe go down next year at some point.
well, we got offered one in Newcastle, but they actually, they said to us that it would be a free gig and no one used to be out of pocket.
Offered a show
Basically, because we're talking like what, fucking 40 quid for the fuel getting down there, or if we get the train, it's no much less than that for a train ticket. You know, so like, next time we've got one that's paid, we'll give us a shout.
once we get a wee band fund put together, we can start to maybe afford more like that. But you know, we have been offered, as you say, Birmingham. It's a random one. It was about a month ago. Just got an email asking if we wanted to do a show in Birmingham, and we had one booked the same night. It was on the same night we already were playing. So, but might have actually went for that. I don't know. Really.
But the plan is eventually get the EP out at the end of the year, then try and go down south next year. So that's the plan.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's it. No, I just want to ask you, if you'd like to shout out to, because there are people in England that watch this, I get shared about England. If you want to give them a shout out, tell them why they should listen to you and not Warhead,
Okay.
I'm putting you on the spot now, man. You're the mouthpiece of the band.
Am I? Okay. Download. Bloodstock. I'll go for the jugular here.
Go for the big boys first.
Aye, straight for the big boys. Now wait till the EP's out and then you'll see why you should pick Remake Mammoths. One or two live YouTube videos will definitely be improved when the EP comes out. A couple of probably Rock Foundry's another one, Rock Foundry Promotions. Been in touch with you guys a few times, I hope you have checked us out. Hopefully you'll have us down there sometime. They are the Newcastle based.
They're good lads.
Lads,
Yeah,
they are
good
good lads.
lads, man. Good laugh.
Right, nice one. Well, I've been Esteban, this has been We Make Mammoths, and this has been the Doomsday Report. Keep it metal.
Yeah, buddy.
you.